For this, our main event.
Close the door, close the curtains. Right. This is it. Let me enjoy myself right now.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter punch right up the middle. His stamina is off the charts. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Do you believe this? If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. Avoided catastrophe there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look.
Oh, my God. And finally, Muhammad Ali goes down. Wow. Let's take another look at that.
A shot from the gods. Took him out.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
How about that time counter shot? A lot of effort being exerted here. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Let's see how the... And there's the bell for round 2. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin him down. Throw a blanket on him.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Big shot, and down goes Ali. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that round.
What's he doing?
On to the third. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and prep.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? A much better game plan here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do. Hold it right there. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make...
Oh my God, Johnny! And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. Muhammad Ali in trouble, but sure. Oh no! Ali is down! When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your glove.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Gotta look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the counts, get up, breathe, and move, get behind.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali, the greatest. Muhammad Ali is down. Do you believe it? We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
I need to see that again.
Let's talk about Ali in that last round. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
There's the bell for round 4. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up.
Hold on. Do you believe this? The greatest is down on the canvas. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
I've got to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.
And yes, he is the greatest, Muhammad. And this one has all of those. The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Straight right just misses. Down goes Fury. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove. And Down he goes.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four. And he continues.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. To get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front of you, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off, make the ring small. Put him on the back foot, put him under pressure.
And he scores with the counter. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about fury in that last round. What a huge momentum swing. What do we expect to see here in round two? He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Both men step back for just a moment. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
That jab doesn't score. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that. There's the bell to start round three. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali. And finally, Muhammad Ali goes down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Even I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You still want to fight.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now,
it's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Hold that thought. Is this the beginning of the end? Big shot, and down goes Ali. How about that impact? Let's see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
Let's talk about Ali and that. And there's the bell to start round 4. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Jab misses. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. There's a counter shot. That jab misses. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. He's got to find a way to get around that reach advantage.
Punch, reach as well as speed, reach as well as power. What more can a fighter ask for?
Trying to score with the uppercut. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Those counter punches have to hurt. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that lap. There's the bell to start round 5. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. A lot of effort being exerted here. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. greatest! Muhammad Ali is down! Do you believe it? I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You still want to fight?
Let's talk about Ali and that. Let's start the 6. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Just missed with that jab. Good counter punch. That jab misses. Nice counter shot. A straight right just misses. And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Dig into the body again. And he misses with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ali and... Here comes round 7. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
One punch could end this fight for either. Hold it right there. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. And right back in. Hold that thought. Who would have thought Ali? Oh, no. Ali is down. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
Where?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you continue.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
That left uppercut doesn't score. Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked, and down goes Fury. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Oh, what a shot! What a shot! You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Smokin' Joe Frazier. He took part in the greatest boxing trilogy of all time with Muhammad Ali. He defines the words Philly fighter. He will face Jack Johnson, 200 pounds with a reach of 74 inches.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
He is Smokin' Joe Frazier, Philadelphia's finest in the heavyweight division. There's no one quite like Smokin' Joe. The Galveston Giant, Jack Johnson, fighting out of Galveston, Texas, one of the most intimidating fighters of his era.
Oh, pure bad blood.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, the Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina, the Hall of Famer from the golden era of heavyweights, a heavyweight champion of the world, Smokin' Joe Frazier. Fighting out of the blue corner from Galveston, Texas, presenting the legendary first ever African-American heavyweight champion, please welcome the renowned heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Galveston Giant, introducing Jack Johnson.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Todd,
right,
I
I'm
love
gonna
this
know the
place.
rules.
The atmosphere is usually second to none if you get the right
And
fights in.
what I
Under
say
the
you
bright
must
lights
obey.
here for this one,
Good luck.
really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman, a true legend. It's bombs away. Catch and shoot. That hook won't score. This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging.
Oh man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
The Galveston Giant in real trouble now. I don't believe it. Jack Johnson is down. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four. Give me your glove.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at there's nothing there. There's no defense.
Oh my God, Johnny! Joe Frazier is in trouble. Frazier never one to back off or back down.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Down goes Joe Frazier. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to...
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. You're all right.
Both men knocked on to the second round. Both fighters knocked down in the last round. What do we have in store for us in this one? Oh my God, Johnny! And Jack Johnson is dead. And down goes Jack Johnson. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five, six. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
God, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Stamina is off the charts. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Frazier covering up. He's got nowhere to go. Frazier finally answering back.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
The straight right just misses. Oh my word! Jack Johnson Johnson on the defense. What's he gonna do? Jack Johnson, the Galveston Giant, is down. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. You on top.
Let's talk about Johnson in that last round. A borderline disastrous round, but there's the bell to start round 3. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down. Hold it right there. Can you believe this? The legend. What a stunner. Jack Johnson goes to the canvas. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And here he is in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford. And here he is in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford. You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. One punch could change everything in this battle. And that jab just missed with the left hand. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally, they're about to go at it in the ring.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
A straight right just misses. Nice job landing that left counter punch. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Terrence Crawford just got rocked. Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
You're right, Todd.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your glove.
Let's talk about Crawford in that.
Focus.
What do we expect to see here in round 2? Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. Crawford got hit hard and down he goes. And look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
I've got to see that again.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Crawford is dazed. And down goes Crawford. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can you continue?
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is gonna be a tough decision to make.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable.
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Crawford's legs are all over the place. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Crawford and that.
Back into the fight.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got...
Whoa, Johnny! Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. That was the moment.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Crawford may be ready to go down. Avoided. Hold that, Bud. Crawford is on the canvas. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You are right.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, you're reach.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Crawford's legs are all over the place. Crawford got hit hard and down he goes. And you can see here on the replay a perfect body shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Listen to me. Are you okay?
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Crawford in that. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go.
Whoop! And down goes Crawford. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was gonna miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, we have Saul Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And up against him, it's Jake LaMotta, 5'8" tall, 160 pounds with a reach of 67 inches.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
So here is Saul Canelo Alvarez, the Mexican legend, the middleweight, the super middleweight, the light heavyweight who fights out of Guadalajara, Mexico. Here comes the Bronx Bull, Jake LaMotta. Here comes a man so legendary they made a movie about him starring Robert De Niro. But this is the real deal. Stay long with Jake LaMotta, and even that may not be good enough.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Fighting out of the blue corner from the Bronx, New York, with 106 fights in his remarkable career, here is one of boxing's all-time greats, the middleweight champion of the world, known as the Raging Bull, introducing Jake LaMotta.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Threw the uppercut, but did not score. Counter punch caught him clean. The perfect counter lands. The straight right just misses. Just missed with that hook. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Straight right just misses. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Missed with that right uppercut. That right hook won't score. Catch and shoot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Every second, every minute.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the senses have come back.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Nobody home with that hook. These two fighters are made for one another. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
Nice counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that. And there's the bell for round 3. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Good counter punch. Is he going to punch himself out, though? He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Swing and a miss with the hook. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite
Oh my God, Johnny! Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this. Oh, wait a minute! We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Talk about Alvarez in that. Back at it in round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Whoa, wait a minute! Ooh, the Raging Bull just got clipped. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
punch and just got countered. Nice defense there, blocking the hook. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Just missing with the uppercut. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Alvarez in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Good work, that's it. Breathe. Just get your breath back. Good work.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp.
The right hand's beautiful. That's it. Start just sticking a few body shots in there.
Okay, focus. Big deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on, breathe. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round.
Don't let him back into the fight. Great round. Now, don't want you.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes. You're switching off.
Take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt.
Listen, you switched off. What you doing? Don't worry about that round. Let's go.
Go out there and finish him. Good work.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Let's get the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense and remember what you do. Good work.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Wow, the Raging Bull in real trouble. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
How about that time counter shot? You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the spoon, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Great round. Now relax. You were thinking. You were smart.
Win this kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind the jab.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Just get your breath back. Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful. That's it. Start sticking in a few body shots.
Back into it. I need you to go back out there. I need to win this round.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good workout.
Listen, just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go.
Great work. I love that. The jab's slick.
Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you...
On to the 6th round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Can't land the jab there. There's a counter shot. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. The pound-for-pound king Canelo is down. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Ten seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. Feel good? Good man.
What you doing? You switched off completely. Get your mind back on the job.
Shots, keep smart. Just the same again. Don't change too much.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Switch on, switch on. You've been coasting this fight. Now you're going back into it. Now it's a tougher fight and he's going to be confident.
Look, don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense and then.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
Because don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart.
What was that? What you doing? Come on, you're switching off. You got complacent.
But you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
What you doing? You don't
Ride it out. Go out there and finish him. The jab's working nice.
Round 7, here we go. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Nice idea with the hook, but that's blocked. A lot of effort being exerted here. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good counter punching. Both men step back for just a moment. And that hook misses. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
You cannot gas out if you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight. You have no excuse for gassing out.
Slick. So just keep him.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Get...
I said, start just sticking a few body shots in there a little bit. Just vary it up a little.
Listen, you switched off. What you doing? Right, let's go out there, get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off, win the round on...
Think about the defense and remember what you do. Good work.
What was that? What you doing? Come on, you're switching off. You got complacent.
Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breaths. Big deep breaths.
And he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
To make mistakes, you're switching off. Get out.
Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing.
There's the bell to start round 8. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
He misses with that jab. Halfway through the... Hold it right there! Oh, my word! Canelo just got clipped! Thought we were going to see the finish there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed back on it. Like it never happened.
Incredible work rate. Just missed with that hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. The Raging Bull is dazed, and the Raging Bull is down. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
That's lights out right there.
No surprise as we get a unanimous decision there.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, big, hard lesson. I totally agree.